Star Trek Tuesday, everybody. It's time for the main viewer. There's so much to talk about. Star Trek's 60th anniversary this is the 60th year that has begun. A few weeks ago, the 60th year began, but we'll be officially celebrating the 60th anniversary, of course, all of next year as well. We can stretch it out for like a year and a third. That's okay. And on New Year's Day, there's going to be a float. A Star Trek float, and it looks really cool. I haven't looked too deeply into it, but I'm looking forward to it. And I love the name of this. What a brilliant name. They're always so smart about coming up with names. Well, not always, but they are this time. Also, we have some Star Trek Con news, which is really interesting. Just looking at the title is enough for me to get excited, which is great because I've only seen the title. Also, some nacelle toys. They're just the best of the best, these guys. Some Prodigy news. Uhura, Pike, and Spock are in the news every single week. Also, there's a really cool thing that I saw that I was like, I'm not going to tell anybody on the team. I'm going to drop it in front of their heads, and they're going to be like, whoa, Ryan, where'd you find that? But it looks like Melissa found it too and included it in this email, so it's no surprise to them. But maybe it'll be a surprise to you. You do not want to miss this. There's somebody from what I consider to be the most quotable movie in the history of movies that was almost Benjamin Sisko, if you can believe that, with Melissa Longo today, everybody.
Hello. Guess what? Speaking of Benjamin Sisko, I thought I didn't have this shirt. Like, I thought I didn't own this shirt. But then I was looking through some drawers, little cubbies that lost shirts go,
Cute
and I found it. So, yay!
That's
Hooray.
amazing.
I do
When
have
you
the
said
Sisko
little
family.
cubbies, I pictured you like all these little baby bears just kind of wrestling around through them to find your shirt.
I would love to do that. That would be a great way to find shirts.
With their little baby roars. And the Matt Boardman's here.
What's up? What's up? I did not find anything fancy in my drawer, unfortunately.
Good thing there wasn't an S at the end there. All right. And the return, that's what R stands for. Jenny Return Johnson, everybody.
Yes. Hello.
Lucia Raz in the live chat's probably thinking, I don't understand why Ryan said the S thing. That makes no sense to me.
Exactly.
My name's Ryan T. Husk, everybody. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications. If you're listening in, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. We'd really appreciate that. You can get that Sisko family shirt from the Star Trek and Chill online store. Click the link in the description box below. Get your favorite color, style, and size. I like that I say favorite size. Like just the one that fits you.
Your preference.
But like legitimately.
Back of the Head is such an excellent Star Trek expert, but he says year 60 starts September 8th, 2026. Year 60 starts September
now.
8th of this year.
Because 1 year.
Yeah.
Yes. When did year 1 start? Think of it that way. It didn't start after 1 year.
No,
it started at the same time as day 1.
Exactly.
All right. Hello to Linda Andera. He's like, God, you pick on me already. Look, we love you, John Orchiola. Good morning to you. Linda Anderegg, Bob D, Chuck A, Rookie of the Year, Red Shirt Bob, Joshua Reeve, Dave Gregory. Oh, Dave Gregory, you should have received something in the mail a while back. Please confirm that you received that if you'd like. You don't have to do it publicly. It's a cub, a bear cub. Actually, it's kind of it's from War Dog, who's right below him in the live chat. War Dog Heim out in Montana. Joel, what's up? May Borello out in the May Area. Badger, hello. And everybody else, we see all of you. Welcome to the show. Robert Kaiser he says year 1 started when Star Trek started. Yeah, but he's Austrian. They have different time zone. It doesn't.
Year 1 started when Star Trek started. That's still it started then, but it
No, he's
wasn't a
agreeing with
year
us, I
old
think.
yet.
I think,
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Because
Trek
when we're
reviewer.
born, we're
Oh, we've
not
got
1 year olds.
somebody that
Exactly.
says,
Yeah,
"Oh, hi,
exactly. I
new
was just
person."
typing that actually.
Who's the new person? Well, anyway, hello to Rico E. Anderson, who says, "Hey, party peeps." I think he's got the wrong live chat. We just chill here on Fridays. So
Wait,
let's
what?
welcome to
What day is
back
it?
to the
It's
show.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
It
we
is
chill on
Okay.
Fridays.
Right.
Welcome back to the show, Jenny R. Johnson.
Thank you.
So good to have you. Let's get started with the big news of the day. Everybody knows, you probably have heard of this. It's about 1 hour old so far. Golden State Warriors finally signed Jonathan Kuminga to a 2-year deal worth, I think, $48.5 million. The second year is a team option. They were trying to get that player option or team option on the third year. Finally, the Warriors said, nope, keep it at 2. Actually, with more commentary on this, what do you think, Jenny?
Wow.
Whatever. It's good news. It's big news,
agree.
not
I'm
good
very
news.
happy
Good
for
news. I
you,
agree.
Ryan.
As a fellow Warriors fan, I agree.
Anyway,
Nice.
sorry guys. We'll talk about it later, I guess.
Yay!
And on to wrestling news. Okay.
Lucia has
And
left
the live chat
Yeah.
leaves.
Yeah.
the
It's like they just went on like a roller
Is
coaster
Ryan
ride and we just went
talking
like
about
that.
wrestling again? Sorry, that's what One Trek fans asks. Is
Hello to
Ryan
one Trek fan out in the live chat. All right, let's just jump into our favorite website in the quadrant. It's StarTrek.com, and it's our favorite. Why, Jenny? Do you remember?
No pop-ups.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
God, we missed that.
Yeah.
Star Trek unveils first look at customized float for the 2026 Rose Parade. The float celebrates the 60th anniversary of the franchise.
That's awesome.
Bunch
It's a
of
very
words. Let's skip to the picture.
cool thing. Hey, that's awesome.
It's so cool.
I don't know how they're going to do that.
I know.
And
I mean,
flowers.
They're really good at those things.
Yeah.
but all this, like the ground isn't going to be balloons, is it? Or wait, are floats
Flowers.
Okay. The
Flowers.
ground's not going to be
Yeah.
flowers, is it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's like how you make things out of Lego, right? It's like you just
it's
cover
like,
it with you can make a ground out of Lego.
Yeah,
like
but that's fully out of Lego.
flowers.
But there's gonna be something holding like
Yeah, you'll have a
floor.
structure and then they
Yeah.
attach the flowers all around the outside.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. There's like it's like did you ever watch those
like-
cake creation shows like Cake Boss? You never watched Cake Boss? But anyway, there's like
didn't
even
watch
those crazy
Float Boss
fancy
either.
cakes that like things are sticking off of them and stuff. There's like there's a yeah, like so somebody has welded a thing together to then attach everything to.
It's
I wanna
like
see-
the foundation of a house, and then they put flowers in.
the
right?
stucco.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then the flowers are like the pixels for the picture.
Matt and I were talking
Exactly.
about doing a show together where we're like it's kind of like Cake Boss where we make cellular peptide cakes and
Oh,
Matt provides
yes.
the mint frosting.
Yep,
I love
yep.
that plan.
Various types.
I want mint
Yay.
frosting.
I love mint frosting.
It's weird. That's really weird.
Peptide.
So
Peptides.
we got to do something with that though, the mint frosting for sure. So I think this is brilliant. Space
Right?
for everybody. What a smart slogan or, title of the float. Space
Agreed.
for everybody. That's brilliant.
It really is. I really like that. I'm
Mhm.
also very curious when I'm looking at those two transporter pads, how like maybe they're gonna come up with some way that they like make one
Transport.
disappear and then like you know what I mean? Like do like a disappearing thing. Like
Oh.
Yeah.
there's like
I
somebody
think this is gonna.
transporting in and out.
Vasquez rocks here?
Oh,
It is
That's kind of
definitely.
what it
Vasquez
looks like.
rocks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. And
That's what it says in the article.
There
Yeah.
better be a Gorn, rubber suit Gorn walking around there.
Right?
this is just going to be so fun.
It's really cool. And I can't overstate how I just seeing them putting this effort into something like this makes me feel like
Optimistic.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But seeing it big like that on the screen, it was the first time I noticed the little triples on the
Oh, I didn't see them.
console in the
Oh,
front.
I didn't see them either. Here we go. Let's pull this back up here.
Right over there. Yeah. Little triples.
Oh, that's
How
awesome.
cute are they?
Medium.
They're super cute. Come on.
Super cute. Super cute.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Original series. Golden Gate Bridge. Anybody know why the Golden Gate Bridge is orange?
No.
Someone in the live chat knows. There's definitely a correct answer to this. I'm sure like
so that
people.
boats could see it? I don't know.
Close. Kinda.
Oh no.
Oh,
but we'll
okay,
let the live
interesting.
chat answer this one.
I see. I see.
Anyway, is this the first time that Star Trek's ever been in the parade? What parade is this? The Macy's
No, they've had
parade?
some
Rose
before,
Rose
yeah.
Bowl.
What does that
The Rose
mean?
Bowl.
The Rose Bowl doesn't have to do with football or something?
Yeah,
I mean, sometimes.
it's the Rose Bowl. Yeah, it's college football.
Gotcha.
But it's also just a giant stadium.
Yes, in Pasadena.
But there's always a parade before the game?
I don't think it's
Annual?
Ew.
Annually?
Popsy. No,
there it
thanks.
is. And it is followed by the popular call. Well, you know what? Let's read the article.
I think that's a great
Let's-
idea.
Yeah.
I think we should do what
Get him, I can.
people don't
Read
do
the
and that we
article.
yell at them about. Okay. From back to front, that sounds like a song. The float features the iconic starship USS Enterprise rising above an array of Star Trek planets. Local Los Angeles landmark Vasquez Rocks feature
Woohoo.
prominently at the back of the float, paying homage to, do you guys say homage or homage?
Homage.
Homage.
To its role as a frequent Star Trek filming location. With interactive transporters, that's our answer.
Called it.
Adorning the center of the float. In honor of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, their campus also rises above the float as the newest addition to both the Star Trek universe and the classic San Francisco cityscape. They could also say that it marks the 40th anniversary of Star Trek IV, which took place in...
Ooh, yeah.
While front and center is the renowned bridge of the USS Enterprise, where Star Trek actors will be stationed for the parade.
Ooh.
The lineup of cast attending will be revealed at a later date. The float has been designed by artist John Ramirez and brought to life by the creatives at Artistic Entertainment Services. They need to hire Matt Boardman. The spectacular Rose Parade, which features elaborate flower-covered floats, spirited marching bands, and more, all traveling along a multi-mile route, is attended by thousands and streamed by millions internationally. Really? As it is then followed by the popular college football Rose Bowl game. Do people like in Australia go like, well, I got to tune in?
Yeah, I mean, it's right up there with, your Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Thanksgiving,
And then,
that's what they do.
yeah. So, Yeah, and I don't know if you've ever gone to it. I have not, but I know people who have, and they camp out the night before to get a good spot. It's insane.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And then yeah, and then the Rose Bowl is the next day.
Hmm.
You know what they should have done
Mm.
though, in honor of Star Trek, is just have like the giant float just be like a giant root beer.
Right?
Wouldn't that be
And it's a
clever?
root beer float.
Absolutely.
That would work. That would work.
But
But I did like it when I said those guys need to hire Matt, and Matt was started to say something. He's like, and Jenny was like, agree, and he's like, okay, all right, like, we'll fight it then. Okay. So Wardogheim says, so barnstormers won't hit the bridge. I'm not sure what a barnstormer is, but I think he's right because I'm assuming that means it's a plane, but that's what it is. It's so that like planes wouldn't hit the bridge, but also for boats and things like that. Because basically the answer is because orange contrasts with blue the best. You know, they're like whatever those things are called, opposite colors or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And so that's all it was just for practical reasons, so that it would be up against the blue water and it'd be the most visible.
That's pretty cool.
So boats can see it.
Yeah, mostly planes, but I'm sure it helps for boats too. So Wardongheim's probably like banging his head against the keyboard. He's like, yes, a barnstormer is a airplane, Ryan. Duh. Everybody knows that from the 1910s or whatever.
Stormer.
Barnstorm. Wait.
Sounds like a transformer.
So it goes
Why do we
And-
wait?
blast
Barnstorm
out
was
of
a
the
VFX company
barn.
as well.
Storm, barnstorm.
Yeah. Nope. There they are. This is a barnstormer, everybody.
Yeah, because in the
Oh.
old
those are
movies,
cute.
like the old black and white movies, they would come out of the barns and
Oh,
break the barn doors. Right?
Ah.
This guy says, hell, he's like, you're right.
And also, Barnstorm Storm Tour is a theater thing.
Well, and so barnstorming was a form
my
of
God.
entertainment in which stunt pilots performed tricks individually
Mhm.
or in groups that were called flying circuses, devised to impress people with skill of pilots and the sturdiness of planes. It became popular in the United States during the Roaring Twenties.
Look how
So
crazy this is.
barnstormers were pilots who flew throughout
That's
the country to
nuts.
sell airplane
Mhm.
rides and perform stunts. And you might recognize this name. Charles Lindbergh first began flying as a barnstormer.
Yeah.
The cheese guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, Charles Lindbergh is stylish.
Dude, these are beautiful. These aircraft are gorgeous. I can't believe it.
are nice.
Look how beautiful these things are. Anyway, there's some ship nerds right now that are like loving this, going, see, and
Heck
everybody
yeah.
else going like, oh my God, can we just, they're beautiful.
Oh, that one's pretty.
Anyway, all right. Back
You
to
know
work,
who
everybody.
appreciated those kinds of planes?
Gene Roddenberry.
The
And
Baron-
Matt Jeffries.
And Matt
Oh,
Jeffries.
cool,
Yeah.
really?
He owned a little clipper guy.
Yeah.
Not with the double, I don't think. No, like it's a little bit smaller than that. But
Oh.
yeah, he was
That's
a plane
cool.
guy. For folks
no,
who
he
don't know,
was-
Matt
no, he
Jeffries
was
designed the
interesting.
original Enterprise.
Yep, that's why they named the Jeffries
Wow.
tube after him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty
Jeffries
cool.
too.
Sabco BDS. Hello. Hello, Sabco BDS. Welcome. What's up on B95? Hello to you. Good to see you. All right. Back
Has
to work,
everyone
everybody.
hit the like button already? Did we already talk about this?
We didn't.
Yeah.
That like button. I think you did talk about it, but let's
okay, we didn't-
reiterate.
Yeah, we didn't discuss.
The like button.
Wardogheim in the live chat says, dang, kids don't know what a barnstormer is these days. Planes doing the fly under the bridge thing as an aerial feat. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stunts.
Yeah.
With a plane.
And they didn't want those things to hit a bridge for whatever reason.
Stunts
I
on a
guess
plane
they
is much
did
better
a
than snakes
lot
on a
there.
plane.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of which, the co-writer of that movie is in the news. Kirsten Beyer. I mean, I don't know if she did. Somebody can fact check that. I don't know. Who knows? But she is a writer. She wrote Star Trek Con along with our guest from last week, Mr. David Mack.
Yeah, what
They
the heck? I'm so
co-wrote it
sorry I
together.
missed that.
That's
What the heck? Jenny.
So it happens when you miss meetings.
I know.
Well, we actually hold vegetableings, but
We sure do.
okay,
At
our
least
numbers are
3/4
plummeting.
of this group do.
Yeah. Okay, so Star Trek Con writer on whether the podcast is canon or not. I'm so excited about this already.
Ooh.
I am so. What's the answer though? Is it a long article?
It's not a long article, but
Okay.
then you get to her quote, and let's see if you have the reaction that I had. It looks like you do have the reaction that I have.
Oh, man.
Like,
I wanna hear this.
really?
I just saw
Really?
the first half sentence. Everybody read it with me so we can feel it all together.
Yeah.
The question is it canon? She says, I don't know the answer to that yet.
I was like, what?
That's a
What?
non-answer. That's a non-answer.
This isn't an answer to that question.
It's true. It is not an answer.
The
The answer is I don't have an answer.
Oh.
I thought the answer was yes. This is canon.
I thought
How
that's
could it-
what the answer was going to be as well, but she doesn't
And she didn't
know.
even give like the diplomatic answer that they usually do, which is like,
Mhm.
No.
whatever you think. It's up to the listener to decide.
Well, she
like the
does
people
go
that-
into that.
Oh boy. Like the people that end a movie without giving you the answer of who the murderer is or whatever. And then they go, hey, so in the interview, they're like, so you wrote it. Who was the murderer? Who did it? And they're like, that's up for the viewer to. That's what people say when they don't know. I hate that answer.
You
What do you
haven't
think?
decided.
Who do you think it is? I just invested 100 minutes of my life. You tell me. Okay.
Yeah.
She continues. There are conversations I need to have with people because I could see arguments for both. What? But I don't know where that's going to fall, and I hope ultimately it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Come to the story. Enjoy the story or don't. It's not going to contradict anything that we already know that was previously established. But it is going to make it deeper and richer in ways I don't think you can quite imagine yet. Whoa.
Yeah.
I can imagine a lot of things. For those who haven't listened to the podcast yet, Star Trek Con begins with Khan, his fellow augments, and future wife, Marla MacGyvers, acclimating themselves to life on their new homeworld, the doomed planet Ceti Alpha 5.
Ceti Alpha 5.
Five.
This is the Alpha 5.
That's awesome. One of the most intriguing twists within the series' first 3 episodes, which take place between the... Wait. No, is that spoilers in there? We can't...
Spoilers!
Yeah,
I don't want to hear
that.
the twist yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, so literally the official answer from the co-writer of the series is we don't know if it's canon or not.
I know.
Who decides then? Who decides?
I know.
I guess that would be Alex Kurtzman, right? I mean, he's kind of the key master.
But like, wouldn't
At the moment.
Oh, maybe that's why she doesn't know yet. Maybe because decisions can no longer be made from one specific group without involving the new group.
Well,
Maybe
There's
it's
a
that's
power
not the answer.
vacuum.
well, and
Yeah.
you kind of have maybe there's a little PTSD that's going on there because there was the whole of the pocketbook Star Trek literary universe,
Yes.
and then as soon as Discovery came in, they were like, "You guys have to cut this off now. We'll give you an opportunity to wrap this up, but we don't want the writers of future Star Trek series to feel like they have to." They can't write certain things in the new
Yeah.
shows that might contradict what's in the books, which I mean, I thought was kind of an interesting thing to do because it's always been understood that unless it was on screen, it's not,
Mm-hmm.
that whatever's on screen is the official whatever. The rest of this is just for fun.
Which
So
is
cool.
interesting in itself too, because then they didn't write the future.
No, no, they have not.
I mean,
The future,
you know what I
Conan?
mean. You know what I mean. In the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
There you go. Thank you.
What was the
I
name
know what's
of the
going
guy
on.
who sang that part?
Oh,
Was
I don't
that
It was a
know.
nickname.
Oh, did he have a nickname? I thought it was Andy Richter that was singing that, but
No, he would just say, "The future, Conan." And Conan would say, "That's right, friend for life." Or whatever.
Oh,
It was La Bamba, La Bamba, one
La
of the
Bamba.
musicians in the Max Weinberg 7.
Huh.
What do you got, Melissa?
Oh,
oh, nothing that it's just the live chat is saucy.
Oh, I want to see.
Uh-oh, I'm scared. Everybody,
Walter Ian K.
you can get your cool Roddenberry sunglasses from the Roddenberries at a convention near you. Does it? There it is. It says the Roddenberries.
Can you?
I did. So you probably
Everybody be storming the Roddenberry's booth
can.
at the next show.
Have fun storming the castle.
So
So there's
what?
also another use of Barnstorm, and it has to do with theater and taking a theater show to rural areas and doing like makeshift shows in barns or like, do like so
Oh,
putting
that's
on
fun.
yeah, so like a Barnstorm tour is taking a show and like
I want to do a
roughing
barnstorm
it. I know,
tour.
right?
Jenny, we should do that.
We could. We could.
Yeah.
We could.
Yes.
That'll be fun. Then Matt and I can just do this show by ourselves.
Wouldn't that
Talk
be nice
sports.
for you?
No, because
Oh.
then we're gonna bring you along.
Oh.
We could do this
Hello.
show live on a Barnstorm tour.
Yes.
'Twas a barn and stormy night.
Yeah.
So Dave Gregory in the live chat says,
Hey.
Matt Boardman gets it. Walter's, I'm not going to read what he said. What is
Yes,
he
that's what I
referring
was
to?
laughing at. That's
What?
what I was laughing at.
He
His
just says
comment.
something that's very
Spicy.
fun to read, but not to say out loud on a live show. So I shan't read it.
I thought they were being
If
like
this-
Kurtzman spicy.
If this is really a family show, then we probably shouldn't repeat it.
And Joel says Dino Scanner. There's all kinds of weird stuff going on.
I
Joel
know,
says
they're
the
fun
apes
right
evolved
now.
from man. Sorry, spoiled it. Interesting. Audio version is easy on your vision, says Chuck A. It's true.
Yeah.
Joel says I watched Con on YouTube on a screen. So did I. Watched. I mean, it was on.
Same.
I kept checking, but I was like, nope, same image.
Same image. But I listened to episode 4 last night when I was going to sleep, which was very nice and lovely.
Hmm.
And I had it on YouTube. And what was great about the YouTube one is no commercials.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So the YouTube one is like the StarTrek.com of the audio podcast world.
Yes.
Interesting.
I know.
Because
Very
that's one thing that drives
interesting.
me nuts about watching things on YouTube is that there's always ads.
Same.
Huh.
I was
Have-
worried about this too, but I usually listen to Spotify and there's always ads in the
Ah.
like skip.
Gotcha.
And then and then YouTube, yeah, there's always ads, I feel like but not last
Yeah.
night. I didn't have to
Weird.
skip a one.
I've noticed that when we
Nice.
watch things on YouTube, we're like the least chill of anything that we do in our lives. Because you know how like you have to wait for like 5 or 6 seconds to click skip ad?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
at like 6.0000001 seconds.
Yeah.
We click that. Like we're there and it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, boom.
Yeah, because it's also like the worst ads on the
Oh my
planet.
gosh,
We don't-
Yeah.
I don't even
Oh
know. I
my
just block it out. I just
gosh.
stare
Yeah.
at that number. I
do
just-
not
Like I
like.
can't like I like to listen to things while I'm working, but if stuff like that, if an ad comes up, it just like it just
know.
breaks it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Which is
does.
why
I'm a
I
snob.
pay for premium Spotify.
Yeah,
so
I was
that
just gonna
can-
say I'm a snob and I have
Yeah.
premium now.
No,
And for
I
a
have
short time I did not, and I was
Mhm.
like, how do people watch
I can't.
anything
How
on
do they live like
YouTube with
this?
the number of ads? Ugh.
Mhm.
No, I
Yeah.
mean YouTube I don't pay,
Yeah.
but Spotify I do. I've been a member of Spotify because I don't want ads between my music. I don't want ads between my music.
Right. But sometimes they
Mhm.
have them on podcasts anyway.
They
Right.
do. Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like when they're newer too. Like when they've like
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although everybody at home, if you're looking for something cool to watch on YouTube besides this, I found this really cool live stream of the Namib Desert. You know,
Namibia.
Namibia. Basically, it's all in Namibia, the country,
Amazing.
Southwest Africa,
hmm
and it's just a live stream at this watering hole of Namibia.
Oh.
And so it's live, right? So you just are staring at nothing sometimes, or sometimes you're staring at a flock of birds or an
Yeah.
ostrich walking around, or
I
some
haven't watched one of those in years.
or some hyenas. And so
Yeah.
what I do
Yes.
is, you just skip ahead to when you see animals. And you go, oh, cool.
Mhm.
Now I'm just like peeping on an animal that's drinking
Yeah.
some water. It's really soothing. So it's
It's
literally you're
Yeah.
looking at this African
Yeah.
desert live. It's really fun.
So fun. I've had that on all day today while I
Oh,
was
that's
working.
awesome.
It's the best.
It was kind of distracting at sometimes, but it was fun because I got to hear a zebra fart, and that was funny.
That's great.
That was funny.
That's an unexpected
It was a
benefit.
Zart.
It rhymes with art. Okay, so I guess back to Star Trek. So the point is that I thought it was a certainty that it was canon. In fact, I even Googled it
Yeah.
and it said, yes, it is
Right.
canon. I feel like we did it on this show. We Googled it and confirmed it because that's the thing. Canon was always
Was that the AI that said that?
I
Yeah.
don't know. So
It doesn't know anything.
because always anything that was on the movie screen
hmm
or the TV screen.
Mhm.
So technically, by that definition, no, it would not be. But this is a new medium that's never been used before.
hmm
So
Right.
they can now say anything that's on a TV screen or a movie screen or a fucking podcast, or an audio drama,
Yeah.
Right.
So I didn't realize that this had not been settled. It seemed like
Yeah.
it's just surprising to me and it makes me sad.
Because then it's also like, what about No Man's Land? Which was
Wow.
the audio drama that starred Jerry Ryan and Michelle Hurd that takes place as sort of in Raffi and Seven's relationship prior to Star Trek Picard season 3.
You okay, Melissa? What's going on? You got a case of the giggles again.
I know, it makes it very warm in here.
I got hot too.
So anyway, still remember the two of you doing a Lappy Awards one year, and you guys had like a 45-minute giggle session while you guys were gonna give out like an award for saddest death or something like that. All right. So
fun to go with Jenny.
It really is. It's my favorite.
It's mine too. She's a great giggle partner.
Matt, can you please be the adult in the room and tell us, A, why have they not decided on whether this is canon? And B, is it canon or isn't it?
I'm going to guess they're not going to call it, and they're not going to decide on it yet because they're going to want to keep the door open in case they decide to do something live action with it or something that visually, let's just say something visually with it, whether that be they turn it into something animated or if they decide, hey, we're going to film this. But I think they're not going to say one way or the other because they don't want to lock themselves into.
Well, that's a very optimistic way to look at it. So you're saying it's not that it's not canon because they're trying to decide whether or not this story should be canon. You're saying they haven't decided if it's canon because of they definitely want to make it canon. They just need to decide how they want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, and look, Strange New Worlds gave us a new spin on Khan, right? And so, so it's like until they have, we don't want to close the door, and I don't know, maybe that means that we're going to see something else in the next 2 seasons of Strange New Worlds about this, and so and all it takes is one person on that writing staff to know what's going on in this audio series and to reference it, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, maybe that is canon.
But the Strange New Worlds thing and Khan, that was a different timeline.
Right.
True. Confusing.
Like a different universe, because the Kirk that died in that timeline is not our Kirk, so it would be safe to say that Khan isn't the same as the Khan in our timeline.
Right.
Our universe.
Right. But it's canon in that universe exists.
Canon to the right.
In canon.
Back of the head, who needs to redeem himself in the live chat says, it won't be canon until it's mentioned in a TV show or movie. Until that happens, Star Trek Con is not canon yet. So, for example, if like NBC News says the new Star Trek Con audio drama, that makes it canon, right? Because it's
That's not what he means.
Yeah, that's what he says. It won't be canon unless it's mentioned in a TV show or movie. That's cool. I'm sure it has been by now.
That's funny. Bob D's 100% on the same page as you.
What did he say? Oh, award for shortest scene would be great with the 45-minute giggle fest. Is that the one?
No. He said, so get them to talk about it on Entertainment Tonight. That way it's on a TV show. Right?
Exactly, yeah. Nailed it.
Do you remember how exciting that used to be to hear that start? You never knew what you were going to see. Oh, Entertainment Tonight. And then sometimes they talked about Star Trek stuff.
That never happened.
It did!
Stuff. That's when I actually cared what was happening. This was when I was in my teenage years, but I actually cared what was happening in celebrities' personal lives. Now I don't really care, because it's their personal life and good for them. Let them live their life. Because
yeah.
So now
it's
back
a
of the
sin that he
head
mentions.
corrects us and
Same.
says
Same.
it needs to be mentioned within a Star Trek TV show or movie. So, for example, Ortegas needs to say, "Hey, I'm listening to the Star Trek Con audio drama."
No,
Or
it's not
maybe it's
about the
required
audio
listening to one of the courses
drama.
at Star Trek at Starfleet Academy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ah, good point.
Listen to the
Ooh.
Con Audio
Ah.
podcast, and you'll have a test on it tomorrow.
If they say listen to the records from SETI Alpha 5.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
Juice Newton, they have
Yeah.
the Beatles, they
Yeah.
have
They better have the
and they got it.
Beatles.
Yeah, Iron
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Because she's
Those are all their
entering them
records.
into the records that haven't been there before in this, right?
Okay.
Exactly.
Anyway, I feel like we need to move on,
Yes.
although I don't feel like we've settled on this. And I'm really sad about that because
I know.
I feel
We
like there needs
haven't.
to be an answer to this.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
I know. I got really excited when I read the title. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, yes.
I know, right?
Great. Put it in. And then I read the article and I was like, what? Come
yeah.
on.
But let's assume that Matt's right, that it's for good reasons. It's because they're saying, look, it's going to be canon. This is real stuff. We're just trying to decide if we're going to do more with it and make it even more canon in another medium by adding animation to it or redoing it as live action.
Oh, we like your shirt.
Thank you.
I was just watching Jenny undress.
Here we go.
Sorry.
So this is from our friends over at trekmovie.com.
Yay!
Who say,
Gasp!
I
Nacelle
know.
Toys reveals first look at Enterprise to Paul and TAS BEM. You know he splits into three. He's got to split into three.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This one likes
Here's a
Nacelle.
quote. It's only logical to mind meld with T'Pol, science officer and second in command of the Enterprise NX-01. What is the question?
What?
Oh, the description. Okay. I thought it was like a quote. I was like, what did I miss? Okay. After leaving the Vulcan High Command to join Captain Archer and crew on their hunt for the Xindi, T'Pol donned a series of colorful duty uniforms before formally joining Starfleet. And this 1/10th scale, highly articulated, yeah, she did speak well, action figure comes with a number of items from her third and fourth years aboard. Thanks, Melissa. Enterprise, her Vulcan hand scanner, a Starfleet phase pistol, communicator, pad, and data module, a canister of dangerous Trillium D ore from the Delphic Expanse, her mother's Serenite IDIC pendant, and a Vulcan book from home. She has all of those?
Yeah, they have so many little thingies that go with them. It's so awesome.
It is so awesome.
I don't see them.
They're not.
Yeah, but there's a picture below
Ooh,
that
cool.
has them.
Scroll
below.
down.
But what were you thinking?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I did. Anyway,
Here it is.
it doesn't matter.
Oh, our little doodads.
All her little doodads. I really like her shoes.
That's one of the really cool
Yeah.
things about the Nacelle figures is that they have so many options.
Yeah.
Like the Playmates ones were like, oh, you get a phaser that doesn't actually fit into the hand.
And has like the blast coming out of it at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a lightsaber.
I was just thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, really?
A frozen lightsaber.
Yeah.
I love all of these things.
The only thing I would add to this collection is a piece of pecan pie.
Okay.
Ooh, I want a piece of pecan pie now.
Would that go with her or with Trip?
I mean, right?
I don't know. With Trip, he could bring the massage oil, right?
Ooh, good point.
That's where I
Yeah.
thought you guys were going with that one.
And the pie, really.
And the pie.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
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 Oh, wait, what's going on here?
Hmm.
With the
Pecan
decaf.
scented massage oil.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ryan
Huh?
hates pecan pie.
Do I? No, actually, does it normally come with chocolate, or is that just like the kind that I used to eat?
Pecan pie with chocolate?
Yeah, or maybe it's called
That
Interesting.
chocolate pecan
sounds
pie. That was really good. What is
delicious.
That
it? It's
sounds really
usually
good, though.
just pecans and
And the no, it's like
and
it's
And the
like
crust.
stuff
the
in
the
the
sugary
middle.
stuff. It's like the like butter
Boring.
tarty. Yeah, you don't know what a butter tart is, do you?
No,
Oh
sounds like
man.
something you get at McDonald's.
You're missing out.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I was skeptical before I tried it, and
Yeah,
then I tried it, and it was delicious. But you know
exactly.
what would make it better? Chocolate, because chocolate
See,
makes everything better.
that's true. Yeah, I added chocolate to my pillow. It was slept real well.
Nice.
So this is Bem. You
Good
remember
old
this guy from
Bam.
the animated series? This is so cool.
Yeah. He's so cool. His accessories are cool too.
Oh, maybe
What
we
has he
should
got?
look
What
at
has he
those.
got? Whoa.
Oh, look at this. Remember when he got himself out of the little thing, out of this
Oh
thing?
yeah, some wiggly arms.
And look, he's got an extra head.
That's awesome.
He's so cute.
And he does
I
come
want this
apart.
one.
Like his
When he
yeah.
stresses out. Yeah.
Oh, his legs too.
Yeah.
Those fingers look like they're doing this.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go to a rock concert.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or it's
Well,
the
that's
I
pretty
love
cool.
you.
Mhm.
Which one is?
This one's the I love you, and then that one's the rock.
Yeah, I love you. This is rock, and this is
Hang
shaka.
loose.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Or call me. But anybody under like 30 is like, what is it's
It's
like this? Call me. No, this is bored.
This is
But
go to sleep.
but I wonder if you do that to like kids nowadays, if they'll be like, what is I didn't
They
understand
don't
what
know.
you're doing.
Ryan knows though. Ryan knows.
Yeah, this is nap time. All right.
Mm.
That's a
So
Steph
back to
Curry.
that's the night night, or as the French call
Yeah.
it, nuit nuit. They
That's
do.
funny.
Nuit nuit. Okay. Well,
Tell
that's
that
really
to
cool. We love
Mochi now.
Nacelle Network. We love Brian Volk Weiss. Sorry, Nacelle Company, I should say.
Mhm.
And what's going on with this? This is from our buddies over at trekcore.com.
Mm.
Ooh, yeah. This is fun.
Mm.
Official
Yeah.
Starship Collection. Oh,
Yes,
what's
they're
that
going
mean?
to release
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh.
model of Prodigy at New York Comic Con. And
Oh.
so they're bringing some cast and crew from Prodigy with them to New York Comic Con.
Wow.
That's so
Yeah!
cool.
How
Oh,
fun
I
is
see it. Yeah.
that?
Okay, so let's take a look at this here. This is great. Prodigy deserves more love, that's for sure.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
The USS Dauntless. Look at that.
Mhm.
Mm.
She's funny. Thomas is
And the
funny.
Voyager.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah. Heard of that one.
Ooh, that looks
Voyager
cool.
A. They don't have a picture of the protostar yet, but
Yeah, come
um
on.
but that's because they're gonna unveil it at New York Comic Con.
Mm.
Cool. So
Oh.
showrunners
That's
Kevin and
awesome.
Dan Hagman, Brett Gray, who played Dal, of course, and Bonnie Gordon, the voice of the ship's computer. That's cool. That's a good group, good fun group.
Yeah. That's awesome. Ooh, hey,
Yeah.
that reminds me.
Some old Eagle Moss ships.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's so cool.
ooh.
Ah,
What's going on with those Eagle Moss ships?
it says.
Ooh.
Yeah. In addition to the Prodigy
Ah.
guests and showing off some of the upcoming Star Trek Starship releases, Fan Home will also be reviving a few Eagle Moss era Starship models making their return for purchase at New York Comic Con 2025.
Mm.
Did we ever decide if it's New York City or New York State Comic Con?
It's New York City Comic Con.
Well, then that's three C's.
You son of
It's
a
just New York
bee.
Comic Con.
Well, what? They're sharing a C. Like in my
Exactly.
logo,
Oh,
I'm
pretty.
sharing an N with the
Yes.
mage.
I have that
Exactly.
one.
Sharing a C.
C for Cerritos. They stole the extra C for the Cerritos. That's what they did.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's gorgeous.
And that's also.
I'm
And what weekend is New York Comic Con? Is that the 10th, 11th?
Yeah,
Yeah.
October 11th. So I guess that's in
Right.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
You know what else
Yeah.
happens on
Wait.
October 11th?
My
Wait.
dad's birthday.
The
Hey,
Titan.
happy birthday.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday.
Wait,
Jay's like, that's not what I
October
was going
11th.
for.
Is that right?
October 11th.
11th.
Yeah.
Also the day that the Hallmark Titan ornament is being released.
Oh.
What?
It's on my
almost like
calendar.
they did that on purpose.
Oh, there it is.
Right?
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
That is
nice.
It's got a
awesome.
cloaking device on it too.
I know, right?
Ooh,
Enterprise C.
cool.
that's a cool one.
It is
It's
cool.
disappearing. Maybe if I put it up by my face.
Yeah. The only way to show things on here is to put it like right next to your face.
So Dave Gregory says this is my drool time.
Nice.
Ark Scott says the Dauntless looks like a puppy dog.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Ark Scott also says now I need to hear a Quebecer say nui nui.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how Quebecers pronounce nui though. Maybe they pronounce it differently.
Bonui.
Yeah, nui. They say nui. So
Nui, nui, nui. On French Sesame Street, they said bonui.
do they say nuit or do they
As
say
opposed to
nuit? Nuit.
No, it would be like nuit. Nuit. Bonui.
All right.
Nui.
Yeah, that's right. In Canada, we had French Sesame Street.
It's just funny because it doesn't sound like French. It doesn't. So I'm not sure if it's if French Canadian is pronounced differently than French in that word.
Very much so,
Or
yes.
if you're just pronouncing it a little bit differently.
I'm pronouncing
I don't know
it the way that
difference.
it was on that. I'm not.
Okay, so it is
yeah,
different then. Okay.
because I learned it when I was little, so it's like the sound phonetically, blah blah blah.
Understood.
Yeah, Parisian
You know-
French and like French and Quebec French are very different.
You know, when I go to France, it takes me a couple days for my accent to come back in.
I bet.
And so for the first couple days, if I go to France, they think I'm Canadian. They're like,
That's
they're like,
amazing.
right?
Yeah.
Because it kind of sounds like a little bit Americanized. They're like,
Yeah.
are you from Canada? I'm like, never mind.
Yeah,
Anyway,
making every fourth word English.
not just
Yeah.
just it hasn't tightened up yet. You know,
Yeah.
everybody's got a different dialect and a different accent, things like that.
It's like
In the south of
Portuguese.
France, they add an extra syllable. It's ridiculous.
To everything?
Not really. Like an AN. They kind of make it like ANG with a little bounce up. But anyway, this is terrible TV right now, you guys. This is terrible TV. Matt's gonna storm off at any moment.
I don't know. The chat's all over it.
I don't believe that. So this is from Trek Movie. All right, let's check in on the chat. They never disappoint.
Right?
You know what they call a flat tire in Quebec? Bob D asks. Okay, don't tell us the answer yet, Bob D. Let's think. You know what they call a flat tire in Quebec?
I bet they call it a flat tire.
Let's see. Maybe it's like a Montreal joke or a Canadian.
I was right. I got
Damn
them.
flat tires.
Is it called a Royale with cheese?
Tire.
Damn, I was thinking too hard on that one.
Got them. Yep. That's amazing. Yes, and they do swear with religious words. Like tabernacle.
Oh yeah, that is weird too.
Mm-hmm.
One Trek fan says you should say yes to being Canadian, Ryan. Yeah, right. No offense. But if I'm French, I'm French. You know.
Exactly.
Okay. That's funny, Bob D. Okay, so back to work, everybody. Here we go. This is from trekmovie.com. Celia Rose Gooding talks moving Uhura closer to the original series for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I love her. She's so freaking cool. And oh, whoa, hang on a second. Whoa. I almost missed that part right there. And Star Trek Year One. Is that becoming more and more of a
They're certainly
thing?
acting like it is.
Yeah. Oh, this is cute. I just saw my own face in this. Like I went to the quote, and look, here's the quote.
Oh
yeah.
How funny.
I was like, I wasn't expecting that. That's funny. I bet I know where that was then.
Yeah.
So at Trek to New Jersey, this was just a couple weeks ago in New Jersey, Whippany, New Jersey, that is. The quote is, yes, Ethan and I talk about it all the time. I love having somebody like him to go through this journey with because Spock and Uhura are such iconic characters. And to be able to lean on him and just ask him for advice. Yeah, I think the goal is to get as close to the original iterations of these characters as possible. I think because of the nature of how much of these characters existed in the original series, I think that I have a lot more freedom to sort of let her be whoever she ends up being. And I don't feel a need to really commit to an idea of who this character is because she was so underutilized in the original series. And ultimately, yes, my goal is to get there. But I think my goal is to get there and then respectfully take it even a couple steps further. I love how she adds respectfully, as if, boy, they sure did amazing things with Uhura. Like, no, she's right. She's totally right that it was an underutilized character, just like Hoshi, just like Travis, just like Chekhov and Sulu.
Yeah, exactly.
Underutilized characters. Go nuts. Make it your own. That's what she's saying. She's being as diplomatic as possible because she's freaking brilliant and amazing. But yeah, do your thing with it. And you know Nichelle Nichols would be 100% for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think if Nichelle was with us, I think she'd be very happy with this portrayal of Uhura.
Yeah.
And if Nichelle's with us, she would not let us talk about wrestling.
No, she would
so,
not.
True.
No.
I think that's important to remember.
So we still won't talk about wrestling. Okay, we've got another quote here, which is cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. This one's full of quotes that are fun.
She continues. I think to sort of speak to my original point of just taking baby steps and not jumping the gun so we can really flesh out every pivotal moment in this character's life that gets them closer to the original series. And whether that all happens in Strange New Worlds, I think that it would be great to get almost there in Strange New Worlds, just to leave a little room for Star Trek Year One and just get there step by step by step. I don't want to rush anything.
Ooh,
Hmm.
baby.
Step by step.
That's a good one.
I wonder, I'm very curious at the time that she made this quote, how much of season 5 she had read script wise.
Interesting.
Which show was that? One of the ones from September?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was
Mhm.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
September
So
6th and
some,
7th.
Yeah.
She would have, yeah.
some.
Because I think season 5, it's going to be very interesting to see where we leave this show at the end of season
Yeah.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do they leave it
Definitely.
open-ended so that it's like we don't see necessarily that transition from Pike to Kirk? Or do we make in that final episode Pike to Kirk?
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
and then it's like the end of, you know, the 2009 episode movie where it's just like they go off, you know, or what.
Hmm.
I'm very this is very like a very interesting thing from that standpoint.
Yeah. I'm
Yes,
Joel
Melissa.
Dallas. Joel. Joel says, Nichelle, patron saint of no wrestling. Love her even more.
She was a big fan of Junkyard Dog and George the Animal Steel.
Hmm.
Okay.
FYI. And the Can-Am connection. All right. I don't know if that's true, but make your own headcanon. We have another quote here. John Orchiola knows who those people are. George the Animal Steel would eat turnbuckles, which was fun.
Hmm.
Okay.
Turnbuckle. Turnbuckle.
Barnstormer. She says, quote, I was really excited by the idea of doing something so out of character. Wait,
Yeah, you should read that.
Terrarium, Uhura fudges some numbers. Okay, gotcha. Uh, she's a good girl. She's a bit of a goody two shoes. And so to see that challenge in the way that it was, her dishonesty was for a reason that is so integral to her as a person. She's someone who loves her community. She's someone who will do anything for the people that she loves. And I think as she continues to get more and more comfortable with her permanence on the bridge, she can do things that she may not have done in season 1. I love the idea of people challenging themselves by being true to themselves. It is such a beautiful human complex and contradiction. I love contradictions. And so I was really grateful for that. And the resolution, I think, was really satisfying because we see her growing into a version of herself that is recognizable.
Hmm.
So she's really talking about the evolution of her character. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, clearly she's giving Uhura much more depth than she ever had before, except maybe
Mm-hmm.
for in the Kelvin movies. But this is a different Uhura because that is a different
Mhm.
universe.
Yeah.
And so she's really got a lot to play with and to work with. But at the same time, there's almost like a little guideline too, where she says, but this
Mm-hmm.
is the end result. And so
Hmm.
the little things that we're peppering in will help her to become more and more recognizable to that end goal. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's got a few more quotes in there.
Wow.
She
That
says,
is a
my
lot of
mom,
quotes.
she says, my mom is a huge Trekkie. And she was like, who? And I said, Euboa.
That was the secret name that Celia was given when she was auditioning
Oh,
for the role
Oh,
of
gotcha.
gotcha.
Uhura, and and Mom said, "No, that's Uhura," and it turns out
Oh, the
Mom was
name, the
right.
fake name. Oh,
The
brilliant.
fake name,
Hmm.
yeah.
Oh, the cast when they were casting, they said, "Oh yeah, it's
Hmm.
Euboa." That's funny.
Yeah.
And she
That's
was
not
like, "Are
very
you
well hidden.
sure?" Mom said, "Are you sure you read that right?" And I was like, "It wasn't Uhura, Mom. It's the
Euboa.
communications officer of the USS Enterprise. You know, Euboa." My mom's like, "Okay, come back to me in like 2 weeks." Yeah, she was right. Moms
You,
always are.
you boa. That's like, oh, you're auditioning for the spot, the the
Spot.
character of Sock.
Mhm. Yeah.
Captain Quirk. All right. Then she says, they said after landing the part, mom played a key role in helping her prepare, as Celia explained, quote, my mom popped the biggest bowl of popcorn
Like, eh?
we could possibly fathom. That's so cool. And we watched almost the entire first season of the original series in the span of 3 days. And after that was all I watched. And that was all I watched of the original series because it became very clear to me that I'm watching my future and no one should be allowed
Mm.
to know what the future holds. So I did little bit of research, but enough for me to know her physicality and her body posture and like how she carries herself, but not enough to memorize the person she becomes. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a story that
Ooh.
who's what is that guy's name? Huh? Hayden Christensen. Isn't
Mm.
that the Darth Vader guy, right?
Yes.
Anakin
Mhm.
Skywalker. Man, why was that so
Yeah.
hard? Too much Star Trek stuff in here. So he
Mhm.
said that when he landed the part of Anakin Skywalker,
Hmm.
he and his roommate, when he got the call, he and his roommate were like sitting on the couch watching TV. He got the call and he's like, dude, I got the gig. And he said they stood on the couch and they did like a mock lightsaber battle to celebrate. And I don't know why I just
Awesome.
flashed back to that story from like whatever it
I
was
love that.
20 years ago. But a big bowl of popcorn and the original
Right?
series seems like a really
Nice.
cool. Man, that is
That's
awesome.
pretty cool. That's awesome.
It is awesome.
You could definitely picture that. Bob D says, Captain Like says, press my button. Ah, that's-
I love that.
Thank you, Bob D. Victory is like. Right?
Yeah. Victory
Lucia
is
Raz
like,
corrects me and says, never too much Star Trek. That's a good point.
yeah, right?
Mm.
Okay. And by the way,
Press
Joel
my
and
button.
Balasok in the live chat, I think he's going to be in Chicago. Joel, correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not going to be at the Chicago convention November 21st through 23rd at the Westin O'Hare Hotel? Big announcement. Wow, we should include that. There was some big Chicago Star Trek convention
Oh, yeah.
announcements
Yeah.
that just happened like 2 hours before we went live. Not even like one and a
Yeah.
half
Oh,
hours.
really?
Like, and
Yeah.
like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, you got some
How did I
Chicagoans.
miss that?
Yeah, we got some we got two Chicago good old boys joining the Chicago Star Trek
Oh,
convention.
I'm just
Let's
seeing
jump to that
the.
right now. Oh, it's the first thing I see when I turn on Facebook. Yeah, 36 minutes ago. Let's just jump to it. Shall we? Are we allowed to go off
Yeah.
script? I mean,
Do
this is
it.
all about
Why not?
I can only think of like 4 reasons why not. That's not enough to stop me.
Pizza.
I know, right? Giordano's
Have me a
pizza.
Pizza.
Trek to Chicago
God.
Convention is coming November 21st through 23rd at the Westin O'Hare Hotel, and we've added 2 new guests and a great event. Todd Stashwick, Liam Shaw from Picard, and Anthony Rapp, Paul Stamets from Discovery are attending, taking photos and selling their autographs directly to fans at their tables. They join William Shatner, Jerry Ryan, Doug Jones, Gates McFadden, Celia Rose Gooding, Christina Chong, Gabrielle Ruiz, Jonathan Del Arco, Sirach Lofton, the Nav Visitor, and our fab hosts, Monty Gorn and Ryan T. Hess. This is not a full list, but that's nice to include us. There's also people like Brent Spiner.
Yeah.
There's a lot of big names coming on this one. You're going to love, love, love it. Plus, Todd, a native Chicagoan, will tell you stories of the Windy City as you enjoy an authentic Chicago pizza dinner at the historic Giordano's restaurant. Separate ticket required. You don't want to miss this yummy event.
It's
Look at
such
this.
good pizza.
Love pizza.
Chicagoans trekking home. Shaw, Stamets, 2 Chicago icons appearing at Trek to Chicago. Reserve your spot for Todd's traditional Chicago pizza dinner event. Oh man, if Frakes were at this thing, he could cook pizza for us all.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Ah.
But that's okay. So basically, you click here. By the way, just go visit and follow Creation Entertainment on your favorite social media. Click here, and it takes you to this. You see all the guests. We're just going to fly through this. Look at this beautiful group. Man alive. Anthony Rapp, Bonnie Gordon, Brent Spiner, Celia Rose Gooding, Christina Chong, Sirach Lofton, Doug Jones, Gabrielle Ruiz, Gates McFadden, Jerry Ryan, Jonathan Delarco, Lolita Fajo, Nana Visitor, me, Sandy Gimpel, Tim Russ, Todd Stashwick, and by the way, William Shatner, of course. But here's the key. If you go up here, wait, go up to the top
William
left,
Shatner.
click on events. And then you see that Chicago Pizza Dinner. You can get your tickets there. You can see the Tim Russ crew live. You can get your tickets there. All these extras, all these bonuses. Authentic Ethiopian dinner with Sirach. Get your tickets there. Deep Space Nine happy hour cocktails. Nana, Sirach, and Lolita will tell you all about the behind the scenes stuff about like who hooked up with who and stuff like that. Over drinks. Free karaoke party.
What?
Saturday night after party at the Hollow Lounge.
Whoa.
It's still going. Look, celebrity game show.
What?
Cosplay contest, exclusive concierge. Oh, you can't beat this. Trivia games, no minimum bid auctions. What? Vendors area. Oh, this is from STLV a few years ago. Look, that's our buddy Mario. That's Mario.
Yeah.
Live chat, tell us if you recognize anybody else in this picture.
Ooh.
Well. For those just listening in, we're looking at a picture and it's kind of like Where's Waldo? So this is what the silence is from.
Sorry about
Any
that.
of these people yell at me at STLV this year?
Did any of these people yell at me? No.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So we hope to see you over at Trek to Chicago, November 21st through 23rd at the Weston O'Hare Airport. All kinds of extra events, so much free stuff once you get your admission, but also some additional special things in case you want very limited tickets, lots of fun, vendors room, tons of panels, free music like Karaoke Town, like Bonnie Gordon's Hollow Lounge, the free game show, celebrity game show. That's a lot of fun. Anyway, so live chat, let us know who is going. Did Joel admit? Yep. He says, I will be in Chicago.
I have to mention the sleeping kitten. It's so freaking cute.
Baby's sleeping like a baby.
Like a
look
baby.
look at the little nose.
He's so freaking cute.
Look at the little paw.
To sleep.
He's so relaxed.
Hi, buddy. He was busy today.
Yeah. So cute.
Black cats are my favorite.
Pretty
Up
awesome.
next, they're just the sweetest. Oh, hey, this is from ScreenRant.com. Our pal John Orchiola, that's back of the head in the live chat.
We like that
who
guy.
Says 13 biggest ways Strange New Worlds retconned Star Trek canon so far. Whoa! Edgelord alert! Edgelord alert!
I know.
John Orchiola. I could hear him right now saying, "What? It gets clicks." Everybody's gonna click on that. Yeah, everybody's gonna click on that one. That's for sure. All right, I'm just gonna fly through these 13 super quick and make what you will of them. Strange New Worlds changed World War III and Star Trek's eugenics wars. Strange New Worlds put Sam Kirk on the Star Trek Enterprise before James T. Kirk. Strange New Worlds changed when Khan was born. Ooh, that's a big one. Strange New Worlds completely changed the Gorn.
Indeed.
Strange New Worlds revealed the Metron before Star Trek, the original series. Strange New Worlds confirmed Trelane is a member of the Q Continuum.
Mm-hmm.
Strange New Worlds gave Uhura a backstory and love interest. Well, I wouldn't call that a retcon. Note, Uhura was also the person who introduced Lieutenant Spock to Lieutenant James T. Kirk in Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Season 2, Episode 6, Lost in Translation. Strange New Worlds revealed number one's history and romantic past. Strange New Worlds revealed holodecks were a 23rd century failure. Strange New Worlds established Kirk's first time as captain. Spock has 3 love interests, and his brother Sybok is in a Vulcan prison. That's true. 3.
Yeah.
It's like 1 per season. Who's he going to be in season 4?
What's gonna happen?
Going to be the Enterprise.
It's the Enterprise. Oh my God, you're dreaming.
How Spock and Kirk's friendship begins in Strange New Worlds. And Strange New Worlds gave Captain Pike another future before his tragic destiny. That was with Batel. And if you want to read into the details of all of that, because there's a lot to it, lots to digest, a lot of things that make sense right away, and a few things where you go, huh? Wait, what? And so he explains it. That's screenrant.com. Check that out. It's always good stuff. Man, here's another Screen Ranter.
Mm-hmm.
Also by this guy. Also by John Orchiola. The title is 8 Harsh Realities Star Trek Fans Faced in 2025.
It was a rough one.
Man.
That's not counting the real life ones.
I think John Orchiola is like the 7th species of Xindi. I think that's...
I know.
The Orchiolans.
Leave the kneecaps alone, John Orchiola. Come on.
Someone take the baton away from him.
I
know. So 8 harsh realities. 1, Star Trek's new shows don't have enough episodes.
True.
Jenny's taking pictures of her cat.
He's really cute.
Yeah. 2, Paramount Plus canceled almost every new Star Trek show.
I know, it's weird.
3,
yeah.
10-year wait and counting for new Star Trek movies. Now, John, do we not consider Section 31 to be a movie?
They were very insistent upon it that was a movie.
I'm sure there's a reason why he's saying it that way, because maybe he's talking about the Kelvin movies or whatever. But yeah, I mean,
something actually in theaters.
Yeah, definitely was not in theaters, but maybe it will be. 4, Star Trek still can't get primetime Emmys recognition. Yeah. 5, Star Trek Section 31 was an epic disappointment. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So much so that we don't even call it a movie.
So sad.
We call it a moo.
6. I think we're on 6 now. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 was problematic after a 2-year wait. Woo. John Orchiola, he is he's pouring salt all over everybody's wounds right now.
Going for the jugular. Whoa.
Number 7, Star Trek's future is hopeful, but unclear.
Dun,
And
dun,
lastly,
dun.
Star Trek Legacy probably won't happen. But
Sad,
parenthetically,
but
he says the way fans hoped for. So
mm.
there's something there. Actually, let's read that last bit. He says 2025 marked 2 years of fans demanding Star Trek Legacy, the proposed spin-off set up by the ending of Star Trek Picard Season 3, and getting nothing in return but disappointment. In 2025, Star Trek Picard Season 3's showrunner and Star Trek Legacy's mastermind, Terry Matalas, executive produced and filmed Vision Quest for Marvel Studios, with an increasingly full dance card of projects. The window for Matalis returning to Star Trek is rapidly closing. Yet Star Trek Legacy remains the most requested and hoped for Star Trek project, as evidenced by the polls in the main viewer. And I added that part, but it would be cool if he did.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Bless you, Jenny.
Thank you. I'm
And his
allergic to Legacy not happening.
And its
Aw.
prospective cast, like Jerry Ryan, Michelle Hurd, and Ed Speleers, continue to be vocal about their desire to lead the new voyages of the USS Enterprise G.
Mm.
G.
Oh, gee.
Yo, G.
Uh, that reminds me of the word GUY. In French, they pronounce it Guy, the name GUY. We say
Mhm.
guy, they say Guy. Uh, there's hope that Paramount Skydance's new leadership could see the potential of Star Trek Legacy and greenlight it at last. Whether Star
Mhm.
Trek Legacy could be an ongoing TV series or a theatrical movie, or whether it would have Terry Matalas overseeing it creatively, remains unknown. Star Trek Starfleet Academy and Star Trek Strange New Worlds are only assured 2 more seasons on Paramount Plus, and both could be over by 2027. What happens after that will hopefully be a new renaissance for Star Trek that will leave the Sturm und Drang, that's some German term I've never heard of, Sturm und Drang of Star Trek fans in 2025 behind for good. What the heck does that mean? Anybody know?
Oh no.
I do, but I can't. I have known, but I can't remember.
If only
Wait,
one of us could Google it.
what was it? Say it again.
I'll just copy paste it because right now
Oh.
everybody's yelling it in the live chat probably. It means a literary and artistic movement in Germany in the late 18th century, influenced by Jean-Jacques Rousseau and characterized by the expression of emotional unrest, and a rejection of neoclassical literary norms. Oh yeah, I
Of course,
totally makes
neoclassical. I mean, come on.
Sure.
no
I was gonna
wonder.
No
say
one.
that was the word I was thinking of,
Yeah,
neoclassical.
yeah.
Neoclassical? Yes, of course. Obviously,
Yeah, of course.
neoclassical.
I feel like John Orchiola totally made a bet with a coworker saying like, "Oh, I'll totally put that term, that German thing in there and nobody will notice." And they're like, "Bro, if you do, you get the other half of my donut, bro." He's like, "All right, you're on." And then he did
Oh.
it. And everybody reading it's
Ooh.
like, "What the heck does that
Mm.
mean?"
Donuts sound really good right now.
I bet War Dogheim knows
Mm.
that term.
Pizzas too.
Let's see what the live chat has to say about that. Bob D says Legacy is being renamed to Legas, a cooking show set aboard the USS Emerald.
Nice.
Okay.
Uh,
What?
John Davis says somebody has to go before Metalis can come back.
Hmm.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yep.
Yup.
Anyway, Robert Kaiser says, after hearing the Trek movie interview with Mike Sussman, I want United way more than Legacy, actually. Oh, wait, I want United way more than
Way more
legacy,
than
actually.
legacy.
Because wasn't United Way like
I
like
know,
a
yeah.
charity or
Yeah,
something?
exactly. The charity.
On like the foot
Yeah.
during the football game commercials or something.
Yeah.
Oh my
My
God.
reading comprehension's at like 70% right now.
You're doing great. Come on.
Why?
What's
Storm and
United then?
strife.
It's
That's
like
the
the
Archer, Captain Archer, or President
Oh
Oh,
Archer series.
yeah.
I I really want that too, Robert Kaiser. I think you and I
Mhm.
are in agreement.
Yeah.
And if we get that, you and I will both donate to the United Way as like
Agreed.
a
On behalf of
celebration,
President
like
Archer.
celebrate in a way that does good around the world. What does United
Yeah.
Way
Exactly.
do anyway?
Absolutely.
Right? They used to always be during the
Yeah.
football game commercials.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
It's not even like an old thing. It's a thing that still exists.
What are
It is
they?
a thing that
What's
still exists.
what do they what do they say? Like puppies or
No, no, people. They
peoples?
help people.
That's great. We should do that more.
They help people.
You're safe, Pee.
It says, United is the way we create lasting change. United Way brings communities together to find strength and share
Communities.
hope. It's the, it's the way we rally in hard times to meet people's needs so they can rise back up and build a better future. I don't understand what do they
It's like if
what do they do though?
like I think in communities that experience like disaster or like but also other stuff like that or like if there's somebody in the community that's like needs money or help. I
Uh,
don't really know, but this it's
okay. Well,
Yeah,
whatever.
they
I'll
mobilize
donate to it.
resources and leading community change initiatives to
Yeah.
address issues in health, education, and financial stability.
that.
Hey, health, education, these are very big things.
They're
Yes.
very important things. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to make a donation in the honor
Oh,
of
Linda
uh-oh.
Anderegg said until they became corrupt.
Oh, welcome
Ah,
to every nonprofit
super.
ever.
Yeah.
Like all the
Not
ones that like
everyone.
you donate to and then you find out that like 90% of the money that's donated goes to them, to like
Yeah.
their company and their
Yeah.
corporation and their
Fart City.
CEOs and their fart city, and like 10% actually goes to like what you're donating
Yeah.
to. It's true. It's like literally like
I know.
90%. It's really
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah.
But not all of them.
But some.
Yeah. Okay, I
Some.
think this is something that
Oh my God.
the
Come
live chat needs to decide because we're going over.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the other thing about Captain Cisco. They
Oh, you're
teased
right. That was
about
the
Oh,
big thing. That's
yeah.
the biggest thing.
at
Okay,
the
so we have a poll in the
beginning.
live chat. Should I donate to the United Way? You have a couple minutes to decide. Are they corrupt and bad? Like, who was it that said that?
Linda Anderegg.
Linda Anderegg. Oh, she's probably going to be in Chicago, hopefully. Linda, we hope to see you at Trek to Chicago. We love you so much. Okay, but what are we doing? You're right, Melissa. What the heck are we doing? This is the
We
biggest
teased it.
news of the day. It is from our favorite website, second favorite, ghostbustersnews.com. From Ghostbusters to almost Starfleet Captain, Ernie Hudson talks auditioning for Star Trek.
Mhm.
What?
That's
Amazing.
crazy.
Is this a real story? This can't be real.
Yeah,
There's no
it's
way.
real.
It was real. Okay. Where's the quote? Here's the quote. I saw this quote on social media, but it's right here on ghostbustersnews.com. He says, by the way, Ernie Hudson, everybody knows him. He played what was his name?
Winston.
Winston, right. Winston Zedmore. He's the guy that said, "That's a big Twinkie." Or as long as there's a steady paycheck in it, I'll believe in anything you say. He says, I auditioned for Star Trek Deep Space Nine. When they told me that they were thinking about going with the black captain, this was back in the day, I thought, they're not going to make the captain the black guy. They told me they wanted me to come in, so I went into the audition and I read. I thought I did a good reading and they liked me. Then they wanted me to come back the next day. They told me to make him sexier. And now I don't know how to do that. I don't know what that means. So I went to the meeting and I did an Elvis thing. And it was ridiculous. Halfway through my reading, they said, thank you, that's enough. So I didn't get the role. But I've always been a fan of Star Trek, Star Wars, and all those things. But I hadn't been asked to be in them for whatever reason. I suppose there are still possibilities, but yeah. Then there's a little bit more. When asked if he would have been comfortable with a shaved head, he says, funny thing, you said it. Because there's Reverend Warnock, who's the head of Martin Luther King's Baptist Church in Atlanta. He's also a senator who has a shaved head. And for years, I wore my head shaved. I did a TV movie called Walking Shadow with Joey Montana, playing the lead as Spencer. But I played the role of Hawk. I'm getting confused.
Interesting.
And my head was shaved. I've worked many times with a shaved head, and on this show, Boston Blue, I wanted to shave my head. I told the producers. I showed them a couple pictures, and they said, well, that's interesting, Ernie, but no thanks. I think they wanted their hair and mustache. Wait, but I don't know. Wait, he played the Walking Shadow. So this was like a Spencer for Hire movie, and he played Hawk, which
Hawk.
was
Yeah.
Avery
Yeah.
Brooks's character. That's nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so nuts.
And Joey Montana was like 2 letters away from the greatest quarterback ever.
Exactly. I met him once.
Right.
Joe
Really?
Montana, that is. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Montana, not Joey Montana.
Right.
Anyway,
I
Right.
always remember his arthritis commercials in the knees.
I don't know what that means. But I really love Winston Zeddemore and Ernie Hudson
yeah.
and Ghostbusters, most quotable movie in the history of movies. I actually met Ernie
Absolutely.
Hudson one time at a
Oh,
play.
Did you? That's cool.
At a play at LA Valley College, where I used to go to school. And he went to the play. And
That's so cool.
That's
I think
really
I was
cool.
in it. I was in the play, and he went to the play, and then after, I'm just seeing him kind of talking with people outside, so I went and talked to him, and I made some dumb joke about that's a big Twinkie, and bless him for the 3,000th time. I'm sure he just heard that week, and he still laughed
Yeah.
like an angel. He was super nice. He still had the same laugh. He was super
Aw.
charming, and he's like in his 80s, and he still looks amazing.
Mm.
Really cool guy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Seeing some of his recent pictures and
I know.
he is.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Boss.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
Talk about goals.
Making
I know,
us
right?
look bad. He's like, bro, I'm 80. What's your problem? Nothing. Anyway,
Laziness.
okay.
That's my problem.
The question is, should I donate to the United Way? 61% of you said yes, of course. Put your money in charity, even if only 10% of it gets to what it gets to. That 10% is still more needed than the 100% in your wallet, if that makes sense, right? It's going to go to
Ooh,
something where
Yeah.
if you give $100, that $10 is more needed to somebody than the $100 is to you, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Right.
Because we're in some rich ass countries, and there are other countries
True.
that are the opposite of rich. I bet.
This is very true.
So your money goes a long way. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it tonight for sure. Got it
Aww.
up. Easy. So I think that's it for us. We got to move on, talk about the week ahead, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday, first. On the Seventh
Talk
Rule
about our
YouTube.
week behinds.
Yep, on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we released our full review of Rascals. TNG episode Rascals, the full
Love
review.
Rascals.
I know. It's a fun one. I was looking at the schedule. but I was like, I'm gonna click back and I'm gonna see some smiles, and I saw some smiles because nobody. You hear Rascals, it makes you smile. Now,
Does.
also yesterday, a new episode of Star Trek Con was released.
Mm.
Don't forget that,
Yes.
episode 4. Everybody
Very
check that out.
good.
The more you watch on YouTube, the more you listen on your audio podcast and download, I guarantee the better your chances that more of it will come out. That's just how this world
Exactly.
works. It's not about change.org signatures.
No.
It's about dollar bills.
And clicks.
Clicks, shares, button pushing, views,
Yeah.
downloads. That's what it is. All right. Anyway, so then on Friday
Oh,
at 5.
yeah. It was sponsored by War Dog Heim. Yesterday's episode,
Hey!
Rascals, was sponsored by
Oh,
War Dog
yes.
Heim.
You're right. Bill Erickson. Thank you very much, Bill Erickson, for sponsoring that episode. Otherwise, we never would have reviewed it, and
That's
we
so
owe
lovely.
you. Yeah. Also, while we're at it, big shout out to Dave Gregory, who's in the live chat, for sponsoring the entire season of the Seventh Rules reviews of Strange New Worlds season
Holy
3.
smokes!
I know.
Wow.
That's so awesome.
A lot of good
That
people. So
Dave
thanks to
Gregory.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Thanks to
One
Dave Gregory.
fine human being.
Thanks to War
He
Dog Heim.
is.
Robert Kaiser, who's in the live chat right now, he sponsored Relics. Relics.
Yeah.
Relics.
Anyway. So, yeah, Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the virtual TrekCon YouTube channel. We're going to be live playing some Star Trek and chill, having fun with Star Trek, having fun with chill. It's going to be a great time. Do not miss it. Live, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the virtual TrekCon YouTube channel. Then on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we have, where to go? Oh, yes. We have our first segment review of Star Trek The Next Generation episode, Ship in a Bottle, with
Yes.
very special guest. You're not going to believe this. I know, Jenny. I know. Daniel Davis, Professor Moriarty himself,
So cool.
9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time this Sunday on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, Professor Moriarty. And the best part is, when we're done recording, he's going to tell us we're not actually done recording, that he tricked us the whole time and he
Amazing.
was recording us. And then we're going to be like, but I thought I heard the
Amazing.
recording. Oh, it's just going to be really cool. I don't want no spoilers, but trust me, it's going to be really great.
Oh, fun.
So good.
Where can people find you online, Jenny R. Johnson, Reading Rainbow?
Well, you can find me at my very nice website, jennyrjohnson.com. Also, you can find me on social media at Jenny R. Johnson Art, where I am doing stuff.
Nice. Everybody loves
To-
stuff.
To be clear, art. I make art.
Oh,
I'm a painter, not just stuff.
Was is das art you speak of? I do not understand.
what about yourself, the
art.
Matt? What's up with you?
That's your tail, dork. right.
Well, oh,
No,
find me here on Tuesdays, here on the main viewer. You can also check out some of my art on ArtStation. Check out my YouTube channel, which I never update. But hey, thanks for those of you who have subscribed in the hopes that I might do it. Someday I'm going to do it. Someday. Anyway, yes. And then check me out sometimes. I might appear on the Books of Face. Yes.
And here.
Mhm.
And Melissa is very polite, you guys. She didn't want to embarrass me on our live show for forgetting that we also have another episode that we're releasing on Sunday. So she just typed it in our little Zoom chat. She's like, "Psst, dummy, don't forget, we also have an original series episode we're releasing." And she's right. This Sunday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we are releasing our full review of the original series season 2 episode. That's season 2 episode, what was it? 16? Yeah, 16. Gamesters of Triskelion
Ooh, that's
with
cool.
Walter Koenig. Walter Koenig is
Yeah.
back. We're also very happy about that. Good old Walter.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, Melissa, for reminding us. That's this Sunday, 12
Walter.
Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's 4 Atlantic. That's like 8 UK time, 9 Europe proper, and so on. What do you got, Melissa?
And why not bring some baked potatoes with you?
Ooh, right?
While watching the
Oh,
show.
yes,
Mm,
yes, yes, yes.
baked
Watching the review.
potatoes.
Yes,
Bring
yeah, baked
some
potatoes.
foiled covered baked potatoes. Anyway, you can find me at walkingartmadebymelissa.com. And I have some stuff on there, some new shirts,
Stop.
and then some new stuff's gonna be added, and you can sign up for my Zumba classes. Come on, people, it's fun. And the more the merrier. The more the merrier. It's good to move. It's good to get your body moving. Anyway, and then you can also find me here on the Virtual TrekCon channel on Tuesdays and Fridays for the main viewer and Star Trek and Chill, but also on the Seventh Rule and Falling Tower Watch First and Three Fat
Yay!
Lobsters!
Lobsters.
Oh, and on Instagram, sign up for Walking Art Made by Melissa on Instagram. How about you, Ryan T. Husk? Where can people find you and your goodies online?
Sorry, I misread what Matt typed in our Zoom chat for a second. Okay. So, everybody, you can find me online at Ryan TG Husk. Once again, that's at Ryan TG Husk, or just Virtual TrekCon, the Seventh Rule, or Falling Tower on your favorite social media, but especially, primarily, right here. What's a third word for specifically? I think that's good enough. Right here,
Notably.
notably, right here
Ah.
on YouTube, everybody. Can you believe it? We're here on YouTube. We love seeing you. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. And good day, sir, to that's like a hobbit talk.
Good day, sir.
Good, and no, he's a good morning. Uh,
Your kitty is so wild right now.
Oh, God, I know.
thank you
He's
to
so
War
cute.
Dog Linda May Borello out in the May area. Linda Anderegg. Oh, did she say she's coming to Chicago?
Yep. She said,
Nice.
yep.
What about Dave Gregory? Dave Gregory's over there. We'll be so hurt if he's not there.
I think he is. I think that's the plan.
Nice.
Think. Am I speaking for him? I don't
Yeah,
know.
you did, and
Cool,
so
cool,
now it's
cool.
official. Bob D, thank you. Herbert Turner, John Davis, Anansi the Spider, Chris Marshall, John Davis, Joshua Reeve, and everybody, Lucia Raz, Walter Ian K, Robert Kaiser, did I already say him? Dave Gregory, Ninote,
Nobody
In the house.
in the house.
Linda Anderegg says, I'm already here.
All right, that works.
Well,
All right. Thanks very much, everybody. It's been a great time. We appreciate all of you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications. And when this video ends, or if you're not watching it live, hit the refresh button. Watch the drop down comment section happen and leave a comment. Tell us about the United Way. Tell us about your favorite charity that maybe doesn't keep 90% of it. And thanks very much, everybody. We'll see you next
Best
time.
friends.
And when you want to do victory is like, as Matt Boardman says in the live chat, put it on the main viewer.
Ah.
It's a big Twinkie.